Hi Project Runway fans, we're back here on After the Runway. This week's episode was all about the fabric challenge, which was really cool. All the designers got to create their own textiles, first on computer, then on paper, and then see it live in fabric. With some mixed results.
Yes, very mixed.
I'm interested to know what you guys thought of Emilio's fabric. He won back-to-back challenges. He won last week as well. I don't know, like I kind of dug it. I didn't like the color blue that he chose, and I liked that he tried to put his stamp on it. But I was surprised that he won, that they loved it so much.
It wasn't that creative. I mean, they were so bowled over, but he just wrote some letters down. Like, it's not like it hasn't been done before. I felt like it was a little egotistical.
Yeah.
Put his name all over his fabric.
Yeah, you know what? I actually liked it. I thought we've definitely seen it before. It was very Steven Sprouse.
Yes.
I don't think that he's the most creative person in terms of like textile-wise.
Yeah.
But you know what? It worked for him.
It did.
So it was okay. I didn't mind the color either.
I didn't dislike it. I just was surprised that it was the winning garment. Although I'm not sure what I would have chosen as the winning garment. I really enjoyed Maya's print. And the energy that she gave it, and the movement, like the textile that she built up in the front, the texture, I mean. I just thought it was a really cool dress, and I would kind of want to rock that whole look even to the hair. I want to try that next week, maybe.
Nina thought it was too much, but I loved the whole look. I thought it was styled well. It was perfect.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought it was really great. I loved the length of the dress.
Yeah.
And I really loved that avant-garde, like, ruffly thing around the neck. Yeah, I thought it gave it wow factor.
Yeah. And so there, and I mean, it was, I think Michael Kors called it impeccable. It always is.
Yeah.
I didn't like his print.
Right.
Like, it looked good finished, but when he was doing it, I wrote a note saying it was horrendous. But
you know who I thought it looked like? Janice from the Muppets. That's who it looked like.
Totally looked like Janice from the Muppets. Totally.
I didn't like the tie, but I loved the jacket with the window painting, and you're right, impeccable, so well tailored. The losers this week, the low three, I agreed with. Mila this week, we hate her anyway, so I was so glad to see her fail. I really actually liked her coat with the lining on the inside, but that was about it.
And even if the dress wasn't awful and her print wasn't ridiculous, did it not concern her that her model couldn't walk in the dress?
I know.
My main issue was I felt like the way she had the print incorporated into the dress was so disproportionate. It was so bottom heavy to that one side.
Yep.
It just looked awful, and I don't know how she could even just let it walk on the runway.
No.
Yeah.
I felt so badly for both Jonathan and Anthony. Anthony got kicked off, and that was sad, but Michael Kors and everybody just ripped into Jonathan, like laughing at him, and
they were terrible. They were all
really mean.
Super bitchy this week. Like, not only for Jonathan, just overall. Like, even Tim was like not that nice.
Yeah.
Everyone was just in a mood, and I didn't like it.
Yeah, it was a little bit much.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jonathan's print was interesting. You know, I wouldn't pick it up off the shelf or anything like that. It wasn't eye-catching, but I didn't think it was as horrible as they all thought it was. A catastrophe and a, what do they call it? Said it was dirty tablecloth, and the construction was there, but I don't know. They were unnecessarily harsh.
Yeah, I thought it was pretty, and maybe if he hadn't had the jacket, he would have just been safe.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, it's true. I liked the details that he did, and you know what? I did like his print. I thought the print was very him. You know, and I think that was the thing with the challenge was, you know, design a print that's you.
Yeah. Oh, Anthony.
Oh, Anthony.
Bye-bye, Anthony.
Aww.
Although when his dress came out, I was like, eugh. I didn't like the weird shruggy thing. It was very reminiscent of Emilio's dress.
Too, yeah.
The print was neither here nor there.
Yeah, and that detailing on the front just really didn't go.
No.
It wasn't flattering.
It was just not right this week.
And when he said he was going to do separates, I thought he was going to do like pants or like a skirt and a top. But no, he was just doing an ugly jacket.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see the dynamic between the designers now that he's gone.
Yeah, he was a bit of a happy buffer. Now he's out of there.
Yeah, without all his stories that he says he doesn't even realize are funny.
Yeah.
Well, that's episode 10. I can't believe we're already at episode 10.
I know.
It's crazy.
Wow. So we'll see you back here next week for After the Runway.